Lee, we've just seen Jamie Cox, the first round stoppage again for the second consecutive fight, and he's the new European champion. You must be delighted with him.
Yeah. Obviously, he's had a bit of an up and down career, really. He's obviously standout amateur, won a Commonwealth Games gold medal, turned pro. And he's obviously wrapped up an undefeated record, but he's had a few difficulties along the way. He's obviously had a hand injury. Tonight you saw the quality of Jamie. He's done things. He's had to do things the hard way. Some things have not come easy for him, but he's got himself a world ranking now. And hopefully this year now he's had 2 back-to-back fights, a world ranking fight. He's WBO European champion now. So hopefully that's the kickstarter that he needs. Because he's, in my opinion, his trainer John Costello, knows him better than anybody. And he's a world champion in the making, without a doubt. You saw tonight there. It's all action, but he's got the skills. He's got the skills to go with it, and he's got tremendous power in both hands.
So you talk about this world ranking. That's just so important because up to now people have just been dodging him, haven't they?
Yeah, it's he obviously campaigned at welterweight in the first instance, and then he went up to junior middleweight. He won a Commonwealth title at junior middleweight, and then he broke his hand in that fight with Abadisai, and obviously he had a bit of time out. He's come back, and he's older now, wiser, more matured, and it's been difficult to get him a fight at 160 pound or even 168. It's been difficult, and Frank Warren's been he's been golden with us, and when a lot of people didn't seem to want to give Jamie an opportunity, Frank did, and Frank believes in him. He knows the quality of him. Frank had him in the early stages of his career. He's come back, and obviously he's had 2 back-to-back fights with Frank now, and then you can see, he's got a world ranking, and he can push on from there. So I'm delighted for Jamie, because obviously, like I said, a few things have been difficult for him, but he deserves to be at world level, and that's where I'm hoping in the next 6 months. 12 months that he's at, he's at world level, and he's fighting in, big fights, and he's making good money for himself, to secure himself and family.
It'd be a travesty, really, if Jamie didn't at least fight for a world title, let alone, win. We think he can win it as well. So.
Well, his trainer John Costello's always said if he didn't, get to that stage, he wouldn't have done his job. So that's the quality that Jamie has, and every time he goes out there, he's a crowd pleaser. He's got the skills, got the power. He's got the boxing brain. He's got everything to compete and campaign at that level. And it would be it'd be devastating if he didn't make that. Because it's like a wasted career. What should have been, and he's close. He's very close now. He could be fighting for a world title in the next 6 months.
Yeah. He seems back on track now, and he lost his way a little bit, but. This could happen early next year now, couldn't it? World title fight.
Sometimes, some things, you've got to have things hard before they come together, and he's at the stage now. That's it. Tonight was the icing on the cake to put him in a position where he needs to be in. It's all right. Everybody else campaigning. You got to go fights at 168, 160. Chris Eubank Jr., Billy Joe Saunders, James Gale at 68, George Groves, Barry Jack just won a world title. Jamie can beat all those guys. You know what I mean? So it's like he's putting himself right up there now. He's close to the heels of those guys.
He's a dangerous opponent.
Anybody
though, isn't he?
Well, yeah, but he gets his own world title, then they're going to need him as well. Once he gets, see, we're putting Jamie on his own route because no one's going to be looking to fight Jamie. So my plan and John's plan is basically and Frank's is to get him a world title, and then everybody else will need him then because he'll be the world champion. He doesn't need to start chasing people that don't really want to fight him. So that tonight is just put him in a position what he needs to be in.
Start some big things then.
Hopefully start with the big things. Yeah, the next fight could be a defence of that WBO European, or it could be an Intercontinental, or it could be a world title. You never know in boxing. Anything can happen in boxing, but he doesn't need to be held back. He's not going 7, 8, 9, 10 rounds or distance fights with people. He's just the last 2 fights at a weight, both at weights that he's not fought at before, and he's not an actual 68 pounder, but he walks around close to the weight, but he's extremely strong. So he's kind of blends in perfectly to the weight. You can see the power in both hands. It's very hard for an opponent to stay with that.
That's great. Thanks for joining us, Lee.
No problem. All right, thanks.
Hello.